Hi there, folks. Have you ever had this feeling of guilt for no reason at all? It's a sneaky little one. What I'm talking about, let me give you an example. You could be sitting there one evening and you want to just spend time with yourself. You want to catch up with yourself. You want to do something that's really important for you personally. And the next minute you get a WhatsApp or a call from your mates. They're doing something and you're invited to join. And as you want to say no, this little inauthentic guilt sneaks in and prevents you from saying no. And the next minute you're saying yes. Or maybe somebody that's really close to you is really angry and you don't know why they're angry. And the next minute you're feeling this inauthentic guilt, this guilt that you feel you've done something wrong. And the next minute you're overcompensating for it and you're trying to please them, and that just doesn't seem to make things better. Well, I feel it's important to watch this one because inauthentic guilt has its history in our evolutionary process. Once upon a time, our ancestors were hunters and gatherers, and it was important to be accepted by the tribe because it was survival in numbers. And this has come into the present day. And inauthentic guilt is that part of us, it's that part of that emotional urge to try and get us to connect and be accepted by people, so we feel that we're going to survive at a deep subconscious level. But what it does do is that it breaks down boundaries. It breaks down our boundaries because life is a balance of saying yes and saying no. And if we are not paying attention to our own needs, we can actually lose touch with ourselves. And not only that, as we lose touch with ourselves, when we are pleasing everybody around us, they're not getting to see our authentic self. What they are getting to see is the mask, the people pleaser. And this can also have a detrimental effect on our relationships. So it actually goes against what we are trying to do. We want to be accepted, but we're really not connecting at all. So for me, creating boundaries, learning to say no is an act of compassion. First, for me, it's about realizing that I do have needs and it is okay to say no sometimes. And secondly, it allows me to have a more wholesome relationship with my friends because when I am with them, I really do want to be with them. And I've discovered also with my social connections, as I've set boundaries, they actually do get used to it and they accept your boundaries. And not only that, the ones that really matter and the ones that are really good friends will respect your boundaries. And through this process, it leads to more of a wholesome life. And these are just some ideas, folks. We've got a lot more up on our YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe, have a look. And I think the big question right now is when you look around you, how many people are feeling this inauthentic guilt? Maybe you're not the only one. Maybe you're all sitting there feeling like you'd rather be doing something else. And maybe learn to say no. And through this process, see what happens. And until we chat again, take care and stay aware.